Hey everybody, my name is Phil,
I'm Erica.
and today we're watching Abbott Elementary, Season 1, Episode 5. Let's dive in.
Miss Howard, it is you. Yo, I would have thought you would have retired by now. But before I was in your class, everyone would have been like, oh, he's going to be the one that needs to be secured. But thanks to you, I'm going to be securing.
Hey.
Let's go.
Sweetheart, I have no idea who that young man was. Morning.
At that point, like, so many kids that passed through her
I know.
classroom.
It's actually really impressive when a teacher remembers you after so many years. I had a teacher like that. My second grade teacher. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. I just got a C- review, which will bring down my overall average and tarnish my reputation forever.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with having some room for improvement. Just take it from me, the other better, more experienced teacher at Abbott.
That also doesn't mean she's a bad teacher.
Melissa plays a lot.
It's all, like, subjective.
Totally.
What up, old curly head Arthur from PBS looking boy?
And good morning to you, Raheem.
You let them talk to you like that?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the boys and I are bonding in the tradition of playing the dozens. It's also called roasting.
Okay, all I know is when somebody roasts you, you gotta roast them back. Our teachers used to roast us. If they didn't, we wouldn't have respected them.
Yeah, there's a line, but teachers do
I don't know how to
clap back.
It's not that hard. You just kind of have to take what people give you, like the old mothball sweater vest looking boy.
Simple yet cutting. Okay. Well, look at you, old blue shirt, tan pants wearing guy. With your bright white shoes and the laces all tied up into a little bow? Yeah, no way those are accidentally falling off.
Mr. Vampire Weekend, that really hurt my feelings.
What?
Courtney, come over here, hon. It's time for you to go with your very confident new teacher, Miss Teagues. Why don't you go get your stuff?
Maybe I'm not a bad teacher. Maybe you are.
Okay.
That's not necessary.
I have no doubt that you're going to have a great time in her class.
Right, rebel.
It's Rebel.
Courtney.
What is she throwing up there that's sticking?
Can I help you?
Probably, like, wet
Just
paper.
stop by to see how
You see, Ava and I have placed a modest wager on your success with the whole Courtney situation, and I will not affect the outcome.
Ava, I'm gonna need to see that file.
Okay, you have to stand all determined. Nobody stopped me from seeing the file. I offered it to you yesterday. Just go in the office and look.
I went from having one teacher to two. Ain't that some
Courtney!
Well, maybe if you hadn't been making fun of me yesterday, I wouldn't have gotten defensive.
Janine, I was goofing. Unlike when you called me a bad teacher, something I would never call you. You know, I know that review hit you hard, but I didn't deserve that. Now, what are we going to do about this one?
Thank you for your business.
Okay, well, these are hilarious. Let's try and incorporate some of the lessons into the roast.
My man's got ain't been sleeping 7 years ago, bags all up under his eyes.
They blinking. They blinking, Mr. Hill.
Yes, good work, team.
Interesting. That's really good.
Courtney.
You know what? I'm just gonna go home and take a nap, because I'm utterly depleted.
She doesn't need to move classes. She needs to go up.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job.
Well, you think you know someone, and then they cheat on you with their thumb.
Old Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up looking ass boy. Okay.
Fine. I guess technically Janine succeeded. She figured out that Courtney needs to be bumped up a grade. Guess you win the bet.
Janine, why don't you go handle this transfer so that your class isn't any more disrupted than it already has been? I will expect some non-brassiere money from you by tomorrow because, Ava, you do not want to owe me money.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. And what do you think of that one?
You go first.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was funny. It was funny at the beginning when that one guy remembered Miss Howard. Howard, right? From kindergarten. And like we were just talking about how that's like, it's crazy how many students they have. It's just funny because like literally a couple days ago, a friend of mine who still lives in the same area that we all grew up in posted a picture of one of our elementary school teachers. I think like a grade 7 teacher, posing with his daughter because she taught her as well.
Wow.
So she taught 2 generations of that family.
Yeah, so cool.
So that's really, really cool. Like, and then she remembers as well. She remembers them. But it doesn't seem that long ago, but it is. It's like
Yeah.
20 years at least.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're still in the same school and teaching the same stuff. So it's kind of wild. I'll be honest, I don't remember them being like impactful, but it's cool, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, that must be so weird.
For the teacher?
Well, and also for your friend. It's like, whoa, like, that was my teacher, and now teaching my seed.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird.
I'm just thinking about like how we were when we were in her class. And like, yeah, just foolish. We're kids, right? So that must be such a trip for them to be like, wow, you're a dad.
Yeah, true.
That's so funny. Or like, you
make
have
them
stories in
feel
your
old.
mind that you could be like telling to your daughter.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so funny. That's really, really funny.
That's true.
But with the other parts of the episode, that was just really the beginning.
Well, I feel like that was kind of the overall theme of, like, I don't know, how good you are as a teacher, how memorable, how impactful.
Is that the marker of a good teacher? Being memorable?
What? I mean, you can be memorable for
bad
things that are
things.
not very. Like, I remember some teachers for not so good reasons.
I feel I remember the bad teachers. I don't really remember good ones.
Really?
Or maybe I've just never had like one that was like amazing.
I don't want to put any teachers
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
list, but
Well, I'm not using names.
I know. Well, I was just gonna say, like, there's this one teacher that I had that like was an amazing teacher, but also very rude and like exposed things about her personal life that were like, whoa, did she just say that? Yeah, and like, yeah, I feel like just the things that we learned about her life, it was like, I don't know, just very controversial, but she was a really great teacher. Like, she actually helped me improve in that subject. Like, took the time and was like, Erica, you need to see me. And yeah, and I feel like she's like one of the few that actually made an impact and actually made me feel that it is actually okay to make mistakes, and it's actually good to make mistakes. Yeah, and like, I feel like that was like I guess I was gonna say a milestone moment, but like.
But that's like quintessential teacher stuff, right? Like,
yeah,
teaching the student as opposed to like just teaching the subject, right? Like actually mentoring them, which I think you hear about, and that's like the ideal, but it's not necessarily the everyday.
Yeah.
Right, where, I mean, people are human, and teaching is a job. Like,
yeah,
we've been to jobs that were like, we treat as jobs. It's just kind of like get it done, right? So it's
yeah, which is why, yeah, she's the only teacher that's ever really taken the time, like taken the initiative to be like, no, come see me.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
There's only ever been one, so like I'm kind of scouring my like the memories I have of like grade school, high school, and nothing really like big stands out. Like one thing does come to mind, and it was in grade 8, my grade 8 teacher, and like she pulled me aside, and it was like after we handed in assignments or got assignments back after they were like graded, and people were going to recess, and she pulled me aside and she said to me, she's like, "You're a writer." Right, and like I feel like this is something that you can do.
Wow.
And that part, like I don't think I ever considered it as a writer as a career or like considered that to be an asset in like a workplace until she said that, and like then I started looking into it. So that part of it was really, really cool, and that one I'll always remember. But other than that, no.
Do you think
huge
you would
moments.
have gotten into writing if she didn't say that?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
That was a
huge.
really that was a really like a
turning point.
Yeah, it was a turning point in terms of like, oh, okay, like it was validation externally. Like I liked writing, and I could obviously I was getting good grades, so I was like, okay, cool. But there's a difference between getting good grades and then someone saying like, I enjoy reading what you write. So yeah, so then I was like, okay, cool. Let's see how far I can take that, and then realizing that it can be a vehicle for so many things, and now it's like such a vital part of everything that I do. But yeah, but I don't think I would have taken it seriously before that because you're in grade 8, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what you're just trying to get to the next level and then figure it out, right? So yeah.
Wow,
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, cool episode. Got to learn a little bit more about us and our past. But yeah, we will keep going. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and we will see you for the next one. Peace.